Here's exactly what's in my gym bag and how to pick your first gym because that decision matters more than what people think. Last time we talked about mindset, today we're talking about choosing a gym and packing the night before or packing right. Two decisions that seem small but genuinely shape whether it becomes a lasting habit or a 2-week experiment. Choose a gym based on convenience first and features second. A gym you'll actually visit beats a fancier one out of your way every single time. I've seen people sign up for a gym with the nicest equipment across town and quietly stop going because it's too far away. You just need a gym that's 15 minutes to you where you can easily access it. Either you're taking a train or bus or you're driving or riding or taking a walk. It should be easily accessible to you. The location should be very convenient. With that being said, you need to check with your opening hours to see if they're open on the days you plan to go, especially if your schedule is unpredictable. You need to confirm free equipments, make sure they have cardio equipments. You generally don't need a huge selection as a beginner. On membership types, big box commercial gyms give you a lot of equipments and classes. Budget friendly, good variety, a solid default for most beginners. Boutique studios give more coaching, attention, usually pricier, narrow equipments, good if you want more hand holding early on. 24 hours gyms are flexible but often less staffed, which suits people with unusual schedule, but this means that you have less help in the gym as you're brand new. You don't want that. Community or rec centers are affordable, sometimes more basic equipments, but genuinely underrated option for a lot of beginners. And that's what I use. Now we're going to talk about the gym bag checklist. You need comfortable athletic shoes and good support. Moist weekend clothes you can move in freely. You don't need no friction when you move in your clothes. Water bottle, small towel, headphone if you like music, something to track your workout, and a padlock if your gym has a day use locker. You don't need special gym clothing, any comfortable clothing with a full range of motion work, so don't feel like you need to buy an entirely new wardrobe before you're allowed to start. Just avoid brand new unbroken shoes on day one. You don't want blisters on your first session, and those are normal. A couple of small extra worth having, even if they're not essential: a phone, an armband, or a clip if you like tracking your workout on your phone, and a spare hair tie or headband if that's relevant to you. You got hair or dreads, you want to put it up, you don't want it be in your face while working out. Small allowances like these are exactly the kind of things that makes a session feel worse than it needs to be. Let's go a bit deep on the trial visit because it's one of the most underused tools available to a beginner. Most gyms will let you walk the floor, try a few machines, and talk to a staff member before you commit to anything. Use that time deliberately. Don't just wander. Ask to see the free weight area and the cardio section specifically, and ask what a typical new member orientation covers. If a gym is reluctant to offer any kind of trial or walkthrough, that's worth nodding as a red flag, not a deal breaker, but a data point. On cost specifically, a lot of gyms use introductory pricing that goes up after a few months or join-in fees that technically negotiate if you ask either near the start or end of the month. When locations are trying to hit an enrollment targets, it's always worth simple asking, is there a flexible on the joining fee, because the worst they can say is no. And a small note and maintenance, since this saves a surprisingly amount of friction long term, keep your bag pre-packed and just restock it after each visit rather than repacking every single time. Wash your gym clothing and towel promptly rather than letting them sit. Nothing kills motivation on a scheduled day faster than opening your bag and finding out you're missing all your equipments and all the accessories you need. If you haven't picked a gym yet, go tour one or trial one this week. Have packed using this checklist so it's ready to grab on your way out.